Welcome to our live coverage from Lords. You join us for this 10-over match between England and India. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the irrepressible David Gower.
Well, others, thanks to that warm introduction, I, for one, am looking forward to the day's play. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions, and the pitch has been prepared beautifully, something for everyone. I'd say it's worth getting at the batters with the ball first, though. Weather-wise, absolutely perfect conditions, not a cloud in the sky.
Thanks, David.
The captain throws the ball to their bowlers. Certainly looks like the right decision. It's a wicket that will favour the bowlers first thing, and they'll be hoping to pick up some early wickets.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Good bit of timing there.
That's the start you want. Awesome shots, and it's flown over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep. No!
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square. That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Lovely. Looked a good slower ball.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
England found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the nursery end.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Misses everything.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Wait on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Wait on.
A direct hit, and this could be gone. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too, not many opportunities to score. Drives and misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Yep.
Keeper!
No pressure as they've found a gap.
Well, that's an example of good running. Should always be on the lookout for runs in this format.
Yep.
Great shot. A couple on offer here.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Yep.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Waiting. No.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Excellent bowling. Not far away from producing an edge.
Yep.
A lovely drive square.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
8 runs added in that over. India are 2 for 23. Broad from the nursery end.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
No.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
Off the edge. Could be 4. You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
Yes, keeper, keeper!
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Catch!
4 runs in fine style off the front foot. Edge! Loud shout. And safely taken by the keeper.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Wait on.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap.
Good throw from the deep, on target. And with that, they're off the mark.
Wing. Keeper.
Catch him!
Great shot, great timing.
Yep.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out.
Catch him!
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
Root, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the nursery end. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Wing. Yeah.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Will you listen to the crowd? They are loving it. It's difficult to hear yourself think in here.
Yep.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Right off the middle of the bat.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
It was the right shot in the end, but didn't get the timing right to get it away.
Yep.
Timed that brilliantly.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
3 for 70.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, confidence is high out in the middle. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Super piece of timing.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Wait. No.
Terrible mix-up. Simple run out there.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Good bowling.
Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Yeah. Keeper's in.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
Edged it.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the nursery end. Big appeal. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
A good way to push up the run rate. They'll be 50 in no time with shots like that.
Yep. To the keeper.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
At number 7.
Catch him!
Gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
Strays onto leg and glanced it sweetly. Might just get to the boundary rope.
The timing unbelievable. Got the width they were after and nailed it to the boundary.
Well bowled.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that. That was just too good.
Oh, that's a spot.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Well bowled.
That's a great catch. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Beaten on the drive.
Bowling.
Patrons are reminded
Tried to get the drive away. Didn't time the shot well and threw to the keeper.
India are
8
now
runs
on
added there.
6 for
India
99.
are 6
Check your bowling
for
as the medium
99.
pacer is coming into the
Woakes
attack.
coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Good return there, back from the deep. Immediately underway with some runs.
Well bowled.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Catch it!
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Catch him!
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Got to the boundary. Last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Nice shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. We thought it might be a good pitch to bat on at the start of the day, and we were right. It was a long, hard slog from the bowlers, and now it's a big total to chase down. A couple of big partnerships will be required to get these runs. Perfect technique and placement.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Waiting.
Brilliant diving stop.
Just threw the shot too early.
Edge. Amazing delivery. A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Waiting.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Confident appeal. Could it be? Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. 8 off it. England are none for 8. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Middle that one. Great timing.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Waiting.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yes.
Pick that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Wait on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Catch.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the bounce. boundary. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yes.
Loud appeal.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
No pressure as they've found a gap.
Well, that's an example of good running. Should always be on the lookout for runs in this format.
Yes.
Keeper, keeper.
There'll be one run here for them.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Great shot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
That was a good comeback after the boundary last ball.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
Yes.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Big edge.
Yes.
A couple on offer here.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square. Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Catch.
Clipped neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Milan has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yes.
Good return, back from the deep. Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Yes.
Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Nicked it. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Yep.
Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Catch.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle.
Yes.
They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
End of the over. England are 2 for 59. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the nursery end.
Yep.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keep pressure on the bowlers.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Yep. Hola.
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
Waiting.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
2 for 71.
Yeah.
Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Yep.
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Catch it.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
End of the over. 17 runs coming from it. England are 3 for 88.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yes.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
This match is getting unbelievably exciting and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy in the ground. Finds the edge. Loud shout. The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise.
Yeah, yep. Keeper.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
That's a very difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
It was a very, very good shot, presenting a straight bat, simple execution, and back past the bowler.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you've still got to hit them. Majestic batting. Going with spin now.
Yep. Bowler!
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
Yeah, yep.
Sharma did very nicely out there on the boundary.
Yeah, yep.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Nice shot, 4 runs.
And that marks the end of the match.
That win never looked in doubt from very early in the match. It's been a great performance and a deserved win.
Please take care and drive safely on your way home.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game and join us again.